Welcome to my day of the life of a miniaturist. Today was quite a busy day. Roger and I went over the mountains again. We went to Lower Hutt to have a look at the paper crafting shop down there, and also to catch up with some work that had been made by some friends of mine for the secret garden, named a secret garden, and so I'll show you those. And I've also today been working on my stonework on my lower part of my house, my Tudor house. So I've been painting away furiously. Now, this might be a bit of a digression, but when I used to build houses, big houses, I came across old builders had little kind of superstitions that they would incorporate in their jobs. Really old builders, like the builder that built our house was about in its late 60s when he started building our house, and this was in the 1970s, so quite elderly. And he put a coin in the mortar around the fireplace, our fireplace, and said, "Now you'll never be poor, you'll always have some money." And I thought that was a nice little touch. And so I've decided I'm going to put a coin in one of the chimneys of my Tudor house for the same reasons. I think that family should always be prosperous. And it brought me to another superstition, and that is often in days gone by, they used to either bury bodies underneath the first foundation, or they would have some little hidden face in the building. And in my Tudor apothecary shop, I put a little hidden face in the stone wall there, and it was the spirit of the apothecary shop. And so for my Tudor house, I've also incorporated a little face in the chimney of the fireplace in the kitchen, and this will be the spirit that will look after this house. So I have been painting, and I have incorporated this little face, and by the time I've finished painting, he will be quite difficult to pick up unless you were looking for him, but he's going to look after the house. And my coin is going to be a New Zealand 20-cent piece, not because I'm a cheapskate, but because that was the only one I could find that had a recent date on it. We haven't been printing or making the ones, the big monies lately. It's only been the small stuff. Anyway, and also I've been doing the stairs. So I've been working away up my flight of stairs, gluing them as they go. But they won't look anything like this when they're finished. They'll look very posh. But at least you know I'm working on them. And I will be working on those tomorrow. So the other thing, the secret garden. Now, Dennis and Robin, I've featured their work with the apothecary shop, with their one. And they're doing a book store at the moment. But they did the secret garden. Now, I don't know if you've ever read that book, but it's about a little boy who is in a wheelchair, and he's kind of neglected by his family who don't really know what to do with him. And I think he's been living with his grandparents or his grandfather. And he's befriended by a little girl, and she finds a secret garden, so she takes him into this garden. And Robin and Dennis have created this scenario of the 4 seasons of the secret garden. And so hopefully, sorry about the dog, we will incorporate that video in with this video. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think they caught that secret garden feeling really well with their work, and it's interesting to see how papercrafters like Robin and Dennis are starting to merge into the realm of the miniaturist. And so in effect, I'm being influenced by that, because I'm looking for papers that I might put in some of my houses. So I think it's a two-way street. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back to the big stuff tomorrow.